Hello, good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. It is currently Tuesday morning and I have Pilates first, then I'm going to the salon. And to be so honest, I was starting to feel kind of burnt out recently because I have, I want to say like 6 weeks straight. And I think at this point, this is like week 4, maybe? Week 3 or 4. So we're getting there. But, you know, normally I take clients 4 days a week and then I have my 1 day a week to get admin work done, edit and post my YouTube video for the week. And then I don't always work on Saturdays, but I have this like 6-week period where not only am I in the salon 5 days a week, which means I only have 1 day a week where I'm like fully off, not doing anything work related. And I'm also working every Saturday, which during the winter months is fine, doesn't really matter. But now that the weather's been so nice, it's kind of a bummer because all of my friends that work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday are off on Saturday, and Saturdays are usually the days where, you know, there's events and different things going on around town and everybody's out doing stuff, and it kind of sucks being stuck in the salon all day and feeling like I'm missing out. And then, you know, I can't even really like go out or do anything Friday nights because then I need to be at the salon Saturday morning. And then even yesterday, Mondays are my work from home days, but I ended up going in and taking a client yesterday because I'm just trying to hustle as much as I can right now because I really want to take some time off throughout the summer. I don't want to work every Saturday. I told myself I'm gonna just work like 1 Saturday every 6 to 8 weeks during the summer, and only for my regulars that absolutely need a Saturday appointment. And I'm planning on taking a week off around my birthday. I have my friend's wedding coming up, another friend's birthday. So, you know, when you're in an industry where you don't get PTO, you work for yourself, you're only making money when you're physically working, you got to plan accordingly. And if you want to take some time off, that means you got to work a little bit extra before and after that time to balance everything out. And recently it just felt like everything I was doing, all the clients I had, I was doing these big transformations, big color corrections, big blonding sessions, and it was just starting to catch up to me, and I was just feeling tired and burnt out, and just honestly, like, I love what I do so much, obviously, because if I didn't, I would do something else. But I definitely have my moments every so often. And last week I was having one of those moments where I was just like, I really don't feel like doing hair. Like, I don't want to see another foil ever again. Like, I'm just so, just need a little bit of a break. And not complaining at all whatsoever, because I truly am so blessed and have the best career ever. But all that to say, today I woke up and was actually really looking forward to going to the salon and excited to do some hair. And I think it's also because I just have 2 people on my schedule today, and they are regulars of mine, and neither of them are getting anything crazy. It's just touch-ups. They're clients that come in, you know, regularly for maintenance. So I'm just looking forward to having a more chill day and not having to rush, because I've also had a few days where I've had a lot of clients back to back. It's been a lot of like just rushing and back-to-back people and working long days, and that's why I feel like I haven't really been vlogging too much, and I haven't been showing like salon content, because when I'm there, I'm just like trying to get through the day. There's just something about putting a little bit of makeup on that always makes me feel more productive and like ready to take on the day. I guess because I feel more put together. A tip if you have wavy or curly hair and you need to detangle it, but when you use a regular brush, then it just like poofs out and you lose your texture and it just gets frizzy and crazy. Wide tooth comb. And it won't puff out. And then if you need to, you can like re-wet it a little bit. Just get a spray bottle with some water. Give it a little scrunch, reapply any product you need to. I'm actually gonna put a little bit of dry shampoo in it because this is day 3 hair, I think. And it looks okay, but I feel like I could use a little refresh at the roots. And I've shared this a bunch of times before, but the K18 Air Wash Dry Shampoo is hands down the best one I have ever tried. And I love that it just sprays out like a liquid spray. It's just the weirdest thing ever. But that way it's on an aerosol, so you're not inhaling all of it. And I'm going to put a little bit of Oribe Gold Lust oil on the ends. And my hair tie for when I'm at Pilates. But I'll try to get some clips while I'm at the salon today. And yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I can feel it. Oh, by the way, look how cute. I went to TJ Maxx yesterday and I got some new sunglasses. I had ones that were very similar to this that broke. So I got these. And then I also got these. How freaking cute. So like early 2000s. I feel like J-Lo. These are going to be so good for the summer. I'm obsessed. These are House of Harlow. But yeah, I literally just got them yesterday. So go check TJ Maxx. $10 each. Just finished my first client's hair and now I have about an hour until my next client. So I'm gonna deep clean my salon finally because I have not done a thorough deep clean where I like pull the furniture out and I clean the baseboards and all that, and there's like little dust bunnies in the corners, and yeah, I need to like take everything off the shelves, wipe them down, that sort of thing. And yeah, it's just been feeling very like blah in here. Also, I have, can you see them? I have those little jars up there that I was propagating one of my plants in, and I just haven't been up there to refresh the water, and now they, well, I mean, some of them still have roots, so maybe they're salvageable, I don't know, but they just look dead and disgusting and sad up there. And it's funny because it's like very high up, so nobody ever notices them until they're laying in the shampoo bowl, because then they have like direct eyesight to them, and every so often a client will make a comment about that, like, oh, your plants are dead up there, and I'm like, I know, but I've just been scared to climb up there because I have to stand on top of the dresser, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finally do it, and we're just gonna like give this whole room a nice refresh, reset it. Also, like my clock up there, the battery died like a month ago, and I just keep forgetting to bring a new battery. So yeah, it's just feeling not great here. So we're gonna make good use of our time. the hair and dust that I swept up that was behind all the furniture. Disgusting. But honestly, considering it's been a couple months since I cleaned behind everything and really did like a thorough deep clean, I guess that's not that bad. Considering it's a salon, you know, and I'm cutting hair all day. But I am almost done. Deep cleaned that entire side of the room. I just need to finish cleaning the baseboards just over here in this corner. And then put everything back. And my client's appointment is in 7 minutes, so we are doing perfect on time. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. This morning I am going straight to work. I have 2 clients again today. Returning clients again, so again another like pretty chill day, which will be very nice. And then I'm going to Pilates after work this time, which I don't normally do. I normally like to go and just get it over with at the beginning of my day, because usually I feel like by the time I am done working, even if it is a short day, I don't want to have to go work out after that. I just want to be done for the day and just get to relax. We'll see. Wish me luck. Okay, I just finished my 2 clients. It's almost 3 o'clock and my Pilates class is at 4:30. My first client ended up wanting to do a half head foil instead of a full. So I moved my second client up and I was able to finish an hour earlier than expected, which is nice. So now I have an awkward amount of time till my Pilates class. And I mean, I still want to go anyway, but also I can't cancel at this point anyway, because then they would charge me a fee. So I think what I'm going to do is go to the liquor store, because there's this restaurant in town that makes the best lychee martinis. They're so good. And there's one ingredient that I need to make them. And then there's a couple things that I need to get from Walmart. So that'll be kind of perfect. Run errands while I'm out and also kill time before my workout, because it's not enough time to go all the way home, you know? So that is the plan. Okay. Oh, I'm back home. It feels so good to be home and just be done with the day. Got my work done, got my workout done, and amazing news, I was originally supposed to work on Saturday. One of my clients and her wife were coming in and I was gonna do both of them at the same time, but they're still coming, but they wanted to do less than what they were originally booked for. So rather than it being like a 4-hour appointment, now they're going to be in and out in like an hour and a half. So I asked if they could just come tomorrow evening after work instead, because, you know, if it was going to be a 4-hour appointment, then we can't start at 6 o'clock because I'm not trying to work till 10, which is why I booked them for Saturday. But now that we're doing less, it's just not worth it. That's all I had all Saturday. So it's not worth it for me to go in just to do that. And I'd rather just get it done tomorrow night, because then that way now I have Friday and Saturday off. And since I worked Monday this week, now it's just going to be my regular like 4-day work week with clients. So now I'm going to have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. And I'm so excited. It's unfortunate that the weather is going to be kind of crappy. It's not going to be very hot. It's supposed to rain all day Saturday, I'm pretty sure. But still, it's just nice to know that I can do stuff. Like I can hang out with my friends, and if I end up going out Friday night or just staying up late or whatever, want to have some drinks or something, you know, I don't have to feel paranoid and anxious and worried like, oh, but I have to go to work Saturday, so I can't get too crazy or, you know, stay up too late. So yeah, that ended up working out really well. And it'll be nice to like have a long weekend and get a little bit of a break in between these like, you know, extra busy weeks. So very excited and grateful. But let me show you what I got at Walmart. Well, nothing very exciting. I needed some more like feminine products. We got some tampons and some flushable wipes. And then This air freshener, this was like so random, but in my building at work where my salon suite is, I noticed that they have this in the bathroom. I'm not sure if this is the exact scent. It's from Airwick. Their Essential Mist Glows as It Mists diffuser. Infused with real essential oils, cordless, lasts up to 45 days, 4 different intensity settings. And it's in the lavender and almond blossom scent, which I think this might be what they have in there. I'm not entirely sure, but I know that this is definitely what it looks like. So this is the same product. And it works so well. Like every time I go into the bathroom, I'm like, oh my God, it smells amazing in here. And then I got some toothpicks. I've really been into making martinis at home lately. So it's nice to have toothpicks for your olives or lychees or whatever. And I know it's pronounced lychee technically, but like lychee just sounds better to me. I don't know. And anyway, but I also got a big giant jar of olives for dirty martinis and then some bananas. And then I ran into Aldi because it was right next door to the Pilates studio. I got some coconut water, some coconut milk, and then I got some Alanis at Aldi, mostly because I needed one to drink now because I was feeling so tired. And I was like, oh my God, the last thing I want to do is work out right now. I need something to give me a little bit of extra energy. And it helped. Then I've never tried these before. I think I've tried the On the Rocks regular margarita, but I've never tried the sparkling watermelon one. It sounds so good. It's made with tequila and triple sec, 10% alcohol. Then I needed some more Cointreau. This stuff is so good for making margaritas. Then I got Tito's vodka for my dirty martinis and my lychee martinis. Aperol to make Aperol spritzes. I still have, I think, like 3 bottles of champagne in my fridge as like housewarming gifts I've received over the last few months. And I don't really care to drink it by itself, but I figured I love an Aperol spritz. So let me get this. That way I can use up that champagne. And then this is what I originally wanted for the lychee martinis. Canton? I have no idea how to pronounce it, but it's French ginger liqueur. Oh, and then there was one more thing. I got something in the mail. I fell for an Instagram ad, as I always do. This is a car air freshener. I needed a new one anyway, and this really intrigued me. It's from the brand Drift. So I got 2 scents, Cabana and Amber. So you clip it onto your car visor, and they're just these like pieces of wood that are infused in essential oils, I guess. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow morning to put these in the car. Their scents are all made with premium natural born essential and fragrance oil blends. Enjoy fresh scent for up to 30 days. We will see how these work out. But yeah, there was an Instagram ad and they were on sale. So I was like, why not try that? And I liked that they had scents that were, I don't know, just like a little bit more upscale rather than like the cheap typical car air fresheners. But it's almost 6 now, so I'm just gonna relax the rest of the night, figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner at some point, and take a shower, and yeah, that's gonna be it for my day. Good morning. Oh my God. It just started raining. It's a very dark, gloomy day, and it is definitely affecting my energy right now. I feel so tired and low energy and just blah, but you just gotta power through today and then my long weekend can start. But I want to set up my new car freshener. I want to try Cabana. That sounds delightful. And then we'll save Amber for next month. So, let's see. Oh my god, this smells so good. It literally just smells like a summer vacation. So, it says to just clip this. And then this, I think, has a magnet. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Super easy. Can you see that? So you just clip it onto the visor. Oh, the only thing is it blocks my mirror having it right there. So I'm going to put it on the side. Let me scooch my sunglasses over. And we'll put it that way. Beautiful. That way I can still open my mirror. Smells good so far, so we will see after it sits throughout the whole day how it makes the entire car smell and also how long it lasts, because it's supposed to last 30 days. But yeah, I have technically 4 clients today, but everybody's returning, so that's good and nothing too crazy. First client is a haircut. Second one is getting a full foil gray blending baby lights. And then I'm going to have probably like about an hour gap after my second client, which is perfect time for me to run over to Salon Centric because I need to get some more color for my last clients. There are a couple. They're the ones that were supposed to be coming on Saturday, but now they both just want to get their roots done, no cut or anything like that. And they both said that they don't need to be blow dried. So I'm literally just going to put their root color on, let them process at the same time, wash it off, boom, out the door. So hopefully that should be pretty quick, only like an hour start to finish. But I need to run to Salon Centric first to get the color to do on them. And then I should be done around 7. Not bad at all. Almost done with the work week. Of course, it's like the last couple hours that are always the hardest, but I finished my first 2 clients. Then I had an hour and a half gap because I actually ended up finishing my second client a little bit quicker than expected. So I ran over to Salon Centric to restock on some stuff, which is good because at least now I won't have to worry about it because I have a really busy week next week and I was out of some things. But yeah, now I still have like about an hour till my last clients get here. But yeah, $236.48 later. Let me show you what I got at Salon Centric. First, I got a big gallon of 20 volume developer because I am almost completely out. And I keep these smaller bottles, so I just use a funnel and pour from the big gallon because it's a lot easier to pour out of these, obviously. I needed some more lightener, which I think I've been converted because I've just been using Wella Blondor forever. I love it. I feel like it works well. I also just know exactly how it works, so like the results are always very predictable for me. I know, like, you know, I'm just very, very familiar and comfortable with it. But then I got this in a PR package from Matrix, their high riser lightener, and I also got this one too, the 9 Plus Blonde Max. I think this is their new one, but I just used that on the last client I did and her hair lifted beautifully, no damage, it was great. So I definitely like this and I'm gonna keep repurchasing this one, I think, to keep on hand when I want something that's gonna like work quickly for my people that like want to be a level 10, like super, super, super light icy, or like my gray blending clients. I think this is gonna be perfect for that. And then this one just for like all my other standard lightening services. But I just really like this. It works well, but also the consistency is so creamy, and I love the way it glides onto the hair. It's just like, as I'm applying it, something about it just feels so satisfying. And the lift is really good, like it lifts the hair really clean. Then I got some more of the Kenra Volume Mousse. This stuff is so good. I put this in the hair when it's wet, like a big old glob of it, focus it at the root area, and then do a blowout. It doesn't make the hair crunchy, but it gives like literally just the best volume and texture without feeling like there's a lot of product in the hair. It's just the best. I'm also running a little bit low on the Mazzani 25 Miracle Milk. I love this. It's kind of like it's a 10 where it has multiple benefits, which is great for me. And also it's like a great thing to recommend to clients because not everybody wants to have like 4 different bottles of product. So it's a detangler, a leave-in conditioner, a heat protectant, and also helps with frizz, amongst other things too. But it's great for all hair types, doesn't make the hair feel heavy or anything like that. So it's just nice and easy for me because I just spray that on every single client's hair after I wash their hair, you know, before I comb it out. And then I also am about to run out of this, the Kenra Thermal Spray. This is really good if you are curling or flat ironing the hair. Spray it on each section before you apply the hot tool. It's a heat protectant, also helps the color from fading, and it gives a little bit of hold, so it helps the style last longer as well. Then this I got for myself at home, the K18 Peptide Prep Detox Shampoo. It's a clarifying shampoo. I love it. It works really well without being like too harsh or drying or feeling like it's stripping my hair or fading my color or anything like that. And then I just got a bunch of boxes of color for my clients tonight and then all of my clients next week. Hello, it is Friday. It felt so good. Even though I didn't actually sleep in, I still woke up at like 7, but it was nice to not have to set an alarm and to just wake up and then be able to lay in bed and have a slow morning and just not have anywhere to be. And I just got some things done around the house, did some laundry, cleaned up the kitchen, put some clothes away, that sort of thing. Went grocery shopping, took a shower, washed my hair. Now I figured it's almost 3 o'clock. So my plan is to go out later tonight. My friend is coming over a little bit later and we're gonna make those martinis together. And then we'll probably just take an Uber downtown. So it should be a fun night. But I was going through my camera roll and looking at old pictures from the last couple of years. And it was interesting to see not only how my hair has changed over the last few years, but also just looking back and remembering where my life was and seeing like the different places that I lived, my old apartments and stuff like that. And I was honestly starting to feel a little bit emotional because there were definitely moments where I was just so deeply unhappy. And I mean, I have a lot of amazing memories too. Like obviously not all of it was bad by any means, but I think I definitely had some of my toughest times in the last few years. Kind of like transitioning from my 20s into my 30s, moving, just going through like big life changes, and then obviously like all of the stuff with my last relationship and just, I don't know, like things being so confusing and up in the air. And again, like there were some times that were good. It wasn't all bad, but there were a lot of bad moments and some really low lows. And there were some photos in there, and I remember thinking at that time in life, being so deeply unhappy. Yeah, I was feeling sad for myself, but then also it felt good because now I'm in such a completely different place. And I feel like I talk about this a lot, so I'm sorry if it's just like, you know, redundant or annoying, but I'm just in such a different place now in my life where I truly, genuinely feel so happy. And I think probably the happiest that I've ever been, and just the most like secure with myself and who I am and what my purpose is in life and what I want out of life and just everything. I don't know. I just share all of that to say that if you are currently going through stuff, or you're just like at a point in your life where you're not feeling super happy, just know that it's not gonna last forever. And you really don't know. Like, I've heard people say this a million times, but it's so true. So much can change in a year, even just in a few months. But like wherever you're at in your life right now, in a year from now, everything could be completely different. So keep pushing through and know that better times are ahead of you. Okay, here's my makeup. Minus lips, obviously, because there's just no point in putting that on until later when I'm actually leaving. I'm gonna try to make one martini for myself. My friend should be here in like about an hour. So I want to try to see if I can get it to taste right, get the right ratio of ingredients. So then that way when she gets here, I can make more and then we can just enjoy them. And I figured this way we could do this together in the vlog, and then I can wrap this up and just be offline the rest of the weekend. So we're gonna add ice first, obviously. So I'm gonna do, I think maybe, let's start with like 2 shots of vodka. Now the ginger liqueur. I'm gonna like taste a little sip of this first. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, it tastes like the martinis from the restaurant. So I'm just gonna do 1 shot of that. And then the rest lychee syrup. Or should I measure? Maybe I'll measure this out too. Oh, it smells so good! Like, how am I supposed to get this out of the jar without spilling it? I'm just gonna use a spoon. We'll do a few tablespoons of this. Start there. Oh, it's so good. And then give it a little shake and then see how that tastes. And I looked online, and I guess like a regular traditional lychee martini is made differently, and that explains why this one is like particularly delicious to me and just tastes better than ones I've had at other places. Oh, that's strong. I think it needs a little more lychee juice, but I think the liqueur to vodka ratio is perfect. So I'm just gonna add more juice. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is so good. Like, when I tell you, this is one of my favorite drinks. That's it. Oh my god, it's perfect. It's exactly like at the restaurant. Ah, I'm so excited. Okay, I gotta get my toothpick. Put a couple of these on there. Oh. These toothpicks are a little bit too short, but cheers. Oh my god, I'm so excited. These are $15 each at the restaurant where I get them, but now I can make them at home whenever I want, and I can have as many as I want. Oh my god, this is so, so exciting. Oh, and I love these. The fruit is so good. So yeah, ginger liqueur, plain vodka, 2 parts vodka, 1 part liqueur, and then just add your lychee syrup to taste, however much you want of it. And that's literally it, just the 3 ingredients. Super simple. You know when you like a particular thing, whether it's a drink or a food item or whatever at a restaurant, and then you try to replicate it at home, even if you can get it close, sometimes it's just not always 100% exactly the same. This is 100% exactly the same. I am so happy. And I'm really looking forward to the rest of the weekend and just getting to relax and spend time with my friends. But I'm gonna go figure out what I'm wearing for the evening and enjoy the rest of my martini here. That is gonna be it for this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what else you want to see, like any particular things you want me to share in future vlogs, or like things that you want to see more of. Do you want me to film more in the salon and show more hair, or do you want to see more like of my life outside of work? Let me know. But I hope that you have an amazing week, and I will see you next Monday with a new video. Bye.